Oh, it's Tangents with Nate and Todd.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Todd. That's why we called it Tangents with Nate and Todd.
We're going to have to work on that.
We're pretty good like that, aren't we? We're actually live. Wow, nobody's watching yet.
That's okay.
That's pretty good stuff.
Well,
oh my God.
They'll watch it later.
Let's hit that. Okay, I'm done with that music. How about this one? I like this one. We practiced this one. I think it was this one.
Oh.
Tangents with Nate and Todd.
Woo!
There you go. That's a new one for the show too. Anyways, yeah, this is our we've talked about this for how long?
Yeah, we've talked about this since I would say almost 2 years.
Because I've been out of radio for 7 months, the end of February.
You were never out of radio. Radio was out of you.
That's true. I still do some radio.
Oh.
But it's a recorded kind of. It's not like in life. Anyways, and usually me can drag in my feet because I'm just like, I don't know. I don't have time. Well, when I'm sitting at home in my underwear watching TV, picking my nose, I'm like thinking, I could probably have time. But then drives my wife nuts after that.
Oh, I know. My wife was like, another thing you're going to do? I'm like, yeah.
Didn't she just text you?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
She was like, how long is this going to be? How long do I have to commit to listening to this bull crap? It's like, well, it is what it is.
Thanks for your support, honey. That's all we can say.
Speaking of support.
Hey, did you know that the jockstrap was invented before the delivery drivers or like the delivery boys or whatever because of the cobblestone streets of Boston.
Really?
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it.
This is why they have a jock.
This is why they have a jockstrap.
Because of the cobblestone? Because
it was bouncing their balls all over the place.
Now we're on camera, and here I am doing this.
You use both hands? That's impressive.
Hey, listen. Maybe we should introduce ourselves. Hey, I'm Nate, and this is Todd.
And the hell you looking at?
And Day is our producer.
Hi, Day.
She didn't want to be on camera.
No, she's over there. Our goal is to try to make Day laugh because she looks all serious over there right now. Like she's like, gotta look over here. I'm listening over there. I'm looking over there. Looking like she even got the little creases right here.
Not even listening.
She's not even listening. She's just like she's serious, which is good because we're a couple of clowns, buffoons, I guess you can say. But yeah, let me find that jockstrap story. It's very
interesting.
75% of women. Oh no, that's another one. Schnikes. It was yesterday's. Let me see here. Hold on. I got it right here, Nate. This is very informative.
This is very informative. We definitely have gone off on a tangent already.
Well, this is the premise of Tangents with Nate and Todd. First of all, and we've talked about this, is that we're showing up. This is the Seinfeld of 2018 here.
Yes.
We're doing a show about nothing.
Nothing. We have. I brought paper. And I didn't write anything on it. I started doodling, and I'm like...
Looks very important, though.
We're not going to have any type of structure. Yes, write that down.
Yes, the jockstrap was invented in 1874 to help bicycle jockeys. That's right. They made deliveries on cobblestone streets in Boston. So you can imagine, back in 1874, probably underwear, especially tighty-whitey jockey-type underwear, was not around.
No.
So
they
the
needed
boys,
something to kind of keep
the boys were bouncing.
Oh. That would make you sick to your stomach.
Well, you think so? Like bang, 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 bang on those seats?
Yeah.
On cobblestone roads? Oh, the humanity.
Nice visual.
Yes.
They should recreate that on Drunk History. That would be interesting.
Drunk History.
Get Ron Swanson to do it.
So just to give some, is anybody actually listening? No,
yeah, actually,
we
we
got
just
6
had a subscriber. People? Yeah, we just had a subscriber.
Oh, my God.
2 subscribers.
2?
All right. Hey, guys, thanks for subscribing.
High five.
All right. All right.
We're going to make this. My mother was wrong. I am going to be somebody. I'm going to be somebody.
6 views.
6
oh, my God.
views.
Hey,
oh, my God.
Well, to the 6 people that are here, welcome. And also, you can subscribe. We've got some other outlets that we've been talking about. We've got little things that you could donate to. I know we just started, but hey. We want to
have
keep
a Facebook page too.
We do have these microphones that we want to upgrade.
This is where did you get these anyways?
I did not get them locally, I'll tell you that.
These are, matter of fact, if you...
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
really good.
Yeah, they're a little...
So you
Hey.
subscribe.
They were from Japan or China. I don't know.
And you can always go on to Patron.
Patron. Good
Patron
Patron.
is you can go to Patron and subscribe to Patron.
Should be something in the description below, actually.
Is it in the about? The about?
The about.
The about.
The about.
Well, here's the deal. I just found this out. I'm a little disturbed. You could like our Facebook page. As a matter of fact, over 200 people have liked that Facebook page because we begged them. So thank you so much for that.
That's a lot of pressure.
But second of all, by the way, you might as well. That's because Facebook's being deleted.
What?
You're going to have to start paying for Facebook. This is the truth right here. Hi, I'm Mark Zuckerberg, the director of Facebook. I got a message. Hello, everyone. It seems that all the warnings were real. Facebook use will cost money.
Son of a gun.
If you send this string to 18 different from your list,
I'm gonna do it
your
right now.
icon will be blue and it will be free for you. Is my icon blue? I think it is.
I don't know.
If you do not believe me, tomorrow at 6 p.m. that Facebook will be closed, and to open it, you'll have to pay. This is all by law.
Well,
You know what I get out of
by
this?
law.
Do you know what I get out of this? It's so well written. It's got to be from Mark Zuckerberg. It's got to be from Mark Zuckerberg.
That's crazy. I'm gonna have to activate my MySpace.
So of course it gets down here. It says we'll go to pay rate unless you are a regular user. Blah blah blah. Send this SMS and the logo will turn red to indicate that you are a user. No period. No periods in this. The grammar is horrible. I don't see any misspellings, although it does say for Facebook from 2300 p.m. When you're doing military time, you don't do 2300 p.m.
That's true. That's true.
So, for those of you who sent this to 18 of your friends, you're idiots.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And I shouldn't play the video. Or should I?
But
Maybe it's a...
But I have an email here from Prince that's gonna give me $1 million.
The Zuckman himself will be deleting
What's up, Greg?
Facebook. Okay, don't freak out. Let me explain.
Oh my God, it's Mark
I want you all to
Zuckerberg.
know
And it
that
does
I've
not
been
look like the
critical
video's been
concerns
tampered with.
about
This is
Facebook.
legit.
I've got to take a really hard look at Facebook's
A really hard look at Facebook's.
and some of what I found
Oh,
has
is this
me
one of those
concerned.
ones where they manipulate the?
Yes,
Oh
totally.
yeah. They've been doing that with like Obama and stuff like
Oh
that.
my God.
Oh yeah, those are creepy, man.
This is incredible.
What's that? Oh, okay. We'll have to remember that.
Well-
this is our first show, so we're
Yes,
we're
it is our
learning
first show.
what we can and can't do.
We're learning how to
Dave
do
says
that.
we can do anything, but we are two dads.
Yeah, we are two dads.
I saw your Facebook Live the other day. You were like, "Is this on? Is it working? I'm not sure." And then like a blank stare for like three solid minutes. Like, I think it's on.
The other
I
hard
think it's on.
part.
Should I turn it sideways? And then he turns it sideways, and then it was sideways for the rest of the thing. I was like, that is such a dad thing to do. I couldn't stop laughing.
And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, and then I had to like set it on something.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
You know,
it.
and I said,
All right,
then
guys,
one
let's
of the
play
other
some
guys-
music.
One of the other guys, "Oh, just set it in between like the controls of the mixer board that we had
Yeah.
over there. Oh, okay, great, do that. And then we get to the part of the song, and we rehearsed the song, and it sounded really good, like.
You're like, we should Facebook
like,
Live this.
Oh yeah, well, that's what happens after you have a couple of beers. Bad things happen.
Speaking of which.
And so I'm sitting there, and so I set it on, and well, the drummer, the phone goes, tung, 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 and we heard that, and I turned and looked, and the drummer's like, huh, and all of a sudden he comes, we were doing In the Air Tonight from Phil Collins, has to do that, dun, 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 dun. Well, he missed that part,
But I'm watching it like
and the
this.
whole thing, and then the whole thing fell apart.
Every time I would turn my phone, it would turn sideways. So I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Oh, let's see what we got here.
Hey, if you guys want to call or text us,
Oh, yeah.
we have a phone number, 315-869-7623. You can text us.
Greg Courier says hi.
And then Frin.
And
Frin
Frin.
did a-
Thank you,
one of
Frin.
those-
Little
Hey, feel for
happy
burgers.
things. Of course, what's cool, we've had, and we're hoping too that the show will expand if we actually get listeners and regular listeners and what have you, and we could have people like Greg in because a
Absolutely.
great musician, local musicians.
Yeah, we'd
and
like
of
to
course
do
I'm a huge supporter of local musicians, as you well are, and most anything local.
Absolutely. Everything local.
That flag has never stopped flying for me.
Nope. I guess we should tell people this isn't going to be like it was before.
No, this is not your radio station jargon.
No.
Because we can say fuck.
We can.
We can
may
say
not.
it. We
I
haven't
mean,
said it.
I mean, unless we really
Yeah.
are passionate about something.
And I can drink beer while doing this.
And we are. Well, right now.
I'm being responsible.
Right now, I'm a nice local Bud Light.
Let's talk beer for a second.
Yeah, let's talk beer.
I have a friend of mine, because I asked you, so what kind of beer you like? So, well, I'm kind of lame, Bud Light.
Oh.
And I'm thinking, I drink Blue Light.
I wonder who that was.
Matter of fact, I was at a local restaurant one time, and they had a beer menu. And on that beer menu, they had, like, Schlager IPA and Brown Spot, whatever.
That sounds tasty. Can I get some brown spot, please?
Whatever, the names, Turkey Head.
Yeah. I was like, I could go for some turkey head.
Can you have that Turkey Head in the IPA? Or is that the summer Turkey Head? I was hoping for the fall harvest Turkey Head. But so anyways, I'm going down the list, and I drink Blue Light. Well, I used to drink Budweiser, but I'm trying to drink a little healthier.
Right. Well,
So I find and I'm not a big Bud Light fan. I don't like Coors Light. Blue Light was good. And I like it because it's supposedly Canadian, because it's Labatt. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
And all our Canadian listeners and watchers out
Yes.
there.
Hey.
Greg Courier says, do you think bands that play rock and roll music have a future in this hip-hop computer music world? Yes, but I don't know. And yes, we're getting off on another tangent here.
Yeah, I think rock and roll will never die.
Well, rock and roll will never die, but it will survive in other, manifest itself in other ways. Because I still think there's some great rock music. This is what I like too, is that once things become commercialized and popular, it should die.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I grew up in the 80s.
Innovation. You have to innovate.
I grew up in the late 70s, early 80s. I had all the great, the Van Halen and bands of that nature coming up through and rocking it. And then by the late 80s, it ran its course.
That's true.
Because everybody it's a formula after that. So I'd rather be, like, I'm a big fan of the band called the Black Crowes.
Oh, yeah.
And I love the Black Crowes. But they're popular for like one album. Then after that, here's the cool part too of the band history, is that the band got dropped from the label. Then all of a sudden the album took off.
That's
And their contract was up. They never renewed it.
interesting.
And so they were able to say, well, if you want us, we want this, and this, and this, and this.
So they had some power.
They
after
had
that.
lots of power. They had them by the balls.
Oh, you won't hear that.
You won't hear
huh?
that on radio.
Oh no.
Here, let me fix my headset.
Yeah. We
Do
are
it.
the future of radio. Let's get tangical. Whoa, tangical doesn't sound right.
Whip it good.
We're Daft Punk. Oh my God.
I just looked up and it was,
I'm just full disclosure. We literally just cracked these. That's it. So this is all just us.
yes.
Feed is lagging.
The-
They can hear you, but the video feed itself is.
Is it lagging? Do we
The
need to go to
video-
one
I
then
do
the
see
other?
It. Yep, I do see it's lagging a
Oh,
little bit.
no.
Well,
The audio is working, but the video feed's.
that's okay. My two dads. Dad bods coming to a theater near you. That's our cover. That's our cover '80s rock band.
If we can, maybe for a good cause or something, I will show my man boobs.
You almost made me spit all over these $35 microphones.
2 for $60. and if you order now within the next 10 minutes, you can get these wonderful mic stands free.
And these little spit guards. These are great.
Do you have the other one?
No, I don't. Here, you can have mine.
Well, I was just saying we can play like tennis or something.
Oh, we
back and
should
forth.
do that. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Anyways, let's take a look here, see what's going on. Well, like I said, have we gone over the subscription stuff? We're on YouTube, we're on
We'll figure
Twitter,
it
we're
out.
on Twitch.
Twitch, YouTube Live, Facebook,
Rocket
MySpace.
Gurney.
We're on.
Who's Rocket Gurney?
We're on Ashley Madison.
Ashley Madison.
We're not on Ashley Madison. Just
We're streaming on Adult Friend Finder.
Adult Friend Find. That's taking it back. That's taking it real back.
Is that old? I don't know.
We're on Plenty of Fish.
Anyways, no, I don't think rock and roll will never die because you know what? I think young kids today Like, cause I'm old. I am kind of old.
Young
Young
kids
kids today. You know, when you pick up a guitar,
they don't know what a power chord is.
and sooner or later they just go. Don't tell me that does not just want to make you go and make love in the back of a car.
I mean, it's true because, I mean, you can't like electronic at all or
Not
sample.
always, no.
No, it's not. I think there is a future. So, and maybe I know. What?
But I just think it's harder though. You know, but rock and roll is never easy.
I think every time we hit this, we have to take a drink.
You take a drink. That's a good idea. Play along at home.
Yeah. Anytime you hear the take a drink.
Take a drink.
Take a drink. That's us hitting the mic on accident. Or wait, or the beard. The beard swipe.
I'm not quite that close. We owe a lot of drinks for this one.
No.
But
We're
yeah,
not advocating drinking like
so
that.
this is kind of good. So ahoy, ahoy from Rocket Gurney. I see a guitar. Can I request some tasty jams? Oh, I like blueberry. No, I'm not a big blueberry fan. What's your favorite jam? Raspberry. Raspberry is one of my favorites. Strawberry, raspberry.
I'm a grape guy.
You like grapes? Great too.
Well, that's not really a jam. That's a jelly.
The grape jelly. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yes.
a jam. Yeah, I'm a strawberry jam guy.
You like strawberry jam?
Yeah, I like strawberry.
How about the band, The Jam? Remember the band?
No, I
Jam?
don't.
They were an obscure 80s band. And I watched a lot of MTV when I was a kid.
I did too,
tell.
but you know, it was mostly 120 minutes.
Well, yeah, it
I would
was
watch
funny.
120
Well, because
minutes.
you're a little bit younger than me.
Little bit, teensy weensy.
No,
I
we
still
did
have
notice.
less
We did
gray.
notice you.
I do. Yeah.
Nate's got the Wolfman Jack.
Yeah, Wolfman jacket.
Yeah, baby, Wolfman Jack playing you all the song right here.
Do you know who I'm talking about when I say that?
Yeah, I do. I do have the raspy. I'm the raspy. You're the wait. What was it? You're the. What did we call it earlier? We literally had a whole show
Sultry
before.
and raspy.
Sultry and raspy.
I've got the sultry voice.
It sounds like a horrible ice cream flavor. It's just
Sultry
milk.
and raspy.
It's just milk
Yeah,
and
but you said
cigarette
what?
butts.
Cigarette butts and milk or something like that. Sounds like a good time right there.
Oh yeah, can I get the sultry and raspy, please?
Do you ever go to the dollar store?
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you usually buy there?
Junk for $1. And you know the sad part is, I go to the dollar store and I always go, I wonder how much this is. I do every time. I go. I wonder
You're
if
looking for a price tag.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, they've got this. I wonder how much it is. You know, I'm like, why isn't there no prices?
Well, you know, there used to be the dollar store.
Right, right.
And then there became the Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree, yeah,
And then,
dollar-
but I'm not sure if the Dollar Tree was a dollar store.
It's
where
true.
Everything's a dollar.
It
Because
is,
there's
though.
a general dollar.
Yeah,
Nothing-
the Dollar General.
Dollar General
Or Dollar General.
I don't know, or whatever it's called. But I'm saying is there's different. So when I went into one that I wasn't sure if it was a dollar store, I think that's legitimate. I didn't see a sign that says everything's a dollar.
But I think it's pretty standard at the Dollar Tree or the dollar store.
Well,
Everything's
I didn't
a dollar.
know that. I don't go there very often.
I know,
But
but I still continually go, I wonder how much this is.
how much is this bag of nuts, by the way?
Well, the thing is,
Excuse me, miss. Miss, how much is this bag of nuts?
those are $1.
How about this plastic jug?
And those are $1 also, sir.
You tell me this. How about one plate?
Sir, put your pants
How
back
about a
on.
set of 6 plates?
Put your
Can I-
shirt back
Can I
on.
get?
Sir, you're going to need to leave the store. And that's what happens every time we go in.
If you go to the dollar store, these are some of the best buys that you can get at the dollar store. And let me know if you've ever bought this at the dollar store.
Okay.
Like spices.
No, I've never bought spices at the dollar store.
And let me know if and also give us a pop up on YouTube or
Yeah,
Facebook,
tell
wherever it
us-
is, and let us know. Have you ever well, first of all, let us know what you bought at the dollar store. Maybe it's candy.
Oh, I've bought candy.
Could have been
yes,
candy.
Yes.
But anyway, spices. They say this is one of the best things to buy at the dollar store. Spices. Because every time you buy from a normal store, obviously those spices cost a lot more money.
Yeah, usually around 3
Maybe you
$4.
need some oregano. Maybe you want some rosemary.
Mm.
Let me tell you that the deal is though, at the dollar store spices, there's not a lot of them. Not a lot of choices.
No.
Usually have oregano or maybe Italian seasoning.
No dillweed? I like a good dillweed.
He said dillweed. But shut up. Anyway, so so they're very expensive. You're probably limited on the type of spices, but hey, if you can buy cilantro for $1, dried out, ready to go. And remember, when you're using dried spices, you need to pinch it first to release the oils.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's very important.
I
stuff,
don't really
yeah.
do a lot of cooking, I'll be honest.
Another thing that's very important to buy, that's good to buy at the dollar store, ibuprofen.
Really?
It does not matter what name brand it is, it's ibuprofen.
I did not know that.
You know, it could be what's
Like,
see, I don't buy it.
yeah.
I don't buy the name brand.
For like,
it's not Aleve. Is it Aleve?
Well,
no,
Aleve-
Aleve is naproxen sodium.
No? Okay.
What's the other one? Help us out, guys, online here.
Dave, what's a good ibuprofen? She doesn't know.
What's the name of the ibuprofen brand? God damn it. Advil. I think it's Advil.
Advil.
Like Anvil, but it's Advil.
And like
Anvil will give you a headache. We'll need Advil.
Pat Ron does.
So,
some
anyways,
Advil.
ibuprofen. Yeah, I should just read this. That might not be name brand Advil. Hey, we just wasted 2 more minutes. Perfect.
All right.
How much longer do we have to go?
All right, here we go. We know what we're doing.
And you know what's sad is? We don't have any commercial breaks.
We have no. We
When
have
we
to-
used to do this at the radio
Yeah,
station.
we were like, okay,
We were
we
like,
have
listen, we gotta go. We
commercial
gotta,
break.
I gotta
No.
play a song. We gotta.
straight up.
And then, so anyways, ibuprofen, because let's face it, it's expensive. So if you can buy ibuprofen and a whole ton of it at the dollar store, that's a good thing. Party supplies.
I do. Yes, I do
Yep.
the party supplies. Yep.
Do you wear flip flops?
No, I'm not a flip flop.
Me neither. My feet are grotesque.
I'll do a sandal every now and then.
If I was to go barefoot, I might hurt little kids.
The talons.
You know, it just kind of it's like.
Like,
I will
Daddy.
scare little kids. They're like,
Daddy, there's a Sasquatch, and he has no hair.
and he must be an albino Sasquatch.
Son, that's a chupacabra.
Great white buffalo.
It's a Yeti.
Great white buffalo lost weight. Anyways, so flip flops are a good thing to buy. Office supplies, things like pens and notebooks and stuff like that. 40-pack of envelopes.
Oh yeah, I do the envelopes.
Greeting cards.
You say envelopes, I say envelopes.
Envelopes.
Yes.
Envelopes.
It's an envelope.
Did you grow up around here?
Yeah.
Because around here we say envelopes.
I
Envelopes.
say envelopes.
Just like artichokes.
I think I say envelopes because if I say envelopes,
Envelopes.
my marble mouth will get the best of me.
Envelopes.
Like, oh, here we go. Here's a word. See, tangent.
Okay.
I can't say the word. Here we go. I'm gonna
Oh,
try it. Oh,
drink.
drink.
Tell us some fun things you've purchased at $1. Okay. Oh, that was, I'm sorry, Moobies? What
Movies.
the hell are Moobies?
Movies. What were movies?
Free husbands, take them. Greg says he's at half mast right now.
Can we say that over
Are we
the
talking
internet?
about erections here?
Can we say that over the internet? I don't know.
Or is he,
I
is
think
he
Mark
really flying a flag?
Yeah, you
That's
might
what
be
he
flying a
did.
flag. But Mike Zuckerberg.
That's Mark's brother.
Yeah, that's Mark's brother. Mike is in charge of like just what's going over the airways. So yeah, you gotta watch out for Mike Zuckerberg. Anyways, where were we talking? Oh yeah, I can't say the word peculiar.
Peculiar.
I can't say it.
It is a tough one. Peculiar.
I can't say-
Peculiar.
Yeah, I can't
No,
say
I
it.
can't say it.
No, it's literally
That's
a word.
peculiar.
My wife jokes with me all the time, but I can't say that
When
word.
I was a kid, I had trouble saying hospital. I'd say hospital.
Hospital.
Hospital. I couldn't say the S until I went to say I'm like hospital.
And they make fun of me because I say, well, most people say literally.
Literally.
I don't like it because I get a marble little, so I say literally,
Literally.
and they make fun of me of that. I say
Oh.
literally, or batteries.
Batteries.
I say batteries.
Can I kill the bat right?
Yeah.
Anyways, another good thing to buy at the dollar store to round it up, and this might be good for you, Nate, is a pregnancy test.
Oh. Why is it good for me? Because I have
Well,
four
my
kids?
my kid days are done.
Yeah, I do have. I'm done too.
You're
I'm done. I'm
but
done.
are you done?
Oh well, I mean, yes,
you-
yes, I'm done.
Done.
I'm not. No, but my wife.
She-
My wife isn't there. She's not this. She's not. It's. I'm not really sure on the procedure, but I think it's kind of like.
We're gonna rip it out.
I think it's like.
Did they sear it?
Yeah, I think
they seared it.
They're like-
It was like brandy.
They're like.
I think it's hot enough.
They're like. Oh, that's horrible. See, that we could not do on the radio.
But you know, here's the deal: is it's a lot easier for men to
Yes,
get that procedure done.
yeah, literally, because it's like
Because it's just like a little snip under the balls. And,
it's
you
the
know,
smallest
it's a
scissors
little
ever.
tiny incision. I mean, women's got this whole procedure, and they gotta get out the flame torches, and it's
All right, so here's the deal. I was
Yeah.
going to have that done, and something came up.
something came up.
Literally.
Literally. That's peculiar.
It was an insurance thing, all right? It just so happened it was easy. No. Yes, no, we're not. We're done. We're done.
Oh,
That was
okay.
our last.
That's the only reason I say that.
No, I don't need
Because
a pregnancy
tests, I never would think about buying a pregnancy test at the doctor's
test.
store.
Wait, wouldn't they be concerned of like the false
yes,
positives?
Yes, the cheap kind still work. I guess. I don't know. Wow. I don't know if I would trust it though. Would you trust? And here's a good question too for those out there in internet land: is would you trust a dollar store pregnancy?
I would
test?
not.
Hey, Pat, Ron. The test came back positive, negative. Negative.
You are the father. According to this Dollar Tree.
Why do you think I got the name Pat, Ron?
You think Dollar Tree will be a sponsor now? Because we're making fun of all the products.
No, I think it's a good idea. And now, is it Ariana Grande or Ariana Grande?
Oh, it could be Ariana Grande, yeah.
They said Billboard's Woman of the Year.
Ooh.
What the hell did she
Yeah,
do?
she just broke up with, what's his name, right? The
He's
guy-
a douchebag,
Pete-
though.
Pete, what is his name? Pete something?
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson from SNL.
He just screwed up and did a stupid thing.
I know, and he had a good shtick with the whole thing when he with being with her, because he
Right.
was like, I walk down the street and people are like, "There's hope, man. There's hope for all of us," you know. But yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Well, sometimes it goes to your head. But I don't know. I thought she messed up, or maybe that was one of the other female singers. Fell
not
off the
sure.
way. Selena Gomez, maybe. I thought Selena Gomez was hot.
Selena, she's got that man voice though for me.
Selena Gomez?
Yeah.
She's like a little girl. She's like blah 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 blah. I
You
think
literally
with-
wait.
She
Oh,
sounds
full
just
disclosure, you just said I think she's hot, but she's like a little girl. So
Well, she's young. Could me, she's
she
young.
is younger than you. Yes,
She's like 20 something.
she's younger than all
And
of
Day
us.
says we're lagging.
Not just a video, but audio too.
Oh no.
Mwah,
What
mwah,
can we
mwah.
do to fix that? Better
Mwah,
computer?
mwah, mwah.
I think the internet sucks.
Hey,
Hey, I don't like that language.
hey, this is the internet, and I don't like that.
But here's the good part: is that's just the live stuff. So when you put this and people go back to listen,
That's right, we've got it recording, so.
is that on the Pat Ron, or can they listen to it on other places,
Sure. Yeah, other places also.
like the Pat Ron?
I've made a huge mistake.
Oops, I just hit this twice.
Oh,
I gotta
crap.
drink again. I gotta be careful. I do have to drive home. I just farted. No, actually, it's just a chair.
That was like the most tangents in one little sitting.
Please turn off any audio output. Oh my God.
Oh,
you-
we better stop watching that because she's just confusing us now.
Okay, let's see here.
Oh,
Did you hear about the guy? We talked about this earlier.
a
A little bit.
we did get a text message.
Oh, we did. What did it say?
Tell the truth, Nate. We buy cheap Tupperware there. My wife. That's true. We
Well,
do.
somebody's listening.
She does. Yes, we buy cheap ass Tupperware there.
Well, cheap ass. Let's hear Rocket. Who's Rocket Gurney?
Well, that guy's Rocket Gurney.
Going to Canadian dollar stores are confusing because everything's $1.25.
That is confusing. Good point.
Everything's a toonie.
Oh my God.
Oh, hey, Chris Hutchins. Hey, Chris. Chili powder.
Chili?
That's one of the ones.
That's
chili powder.
that would be an expensive thing that you
Chili
would buy.
powder,
Yeah.
oregano, Italian seasoning. Usually you can find cheap. Parsley usually pretty cheap too. So definitely Most definitely.
I don't get chili powder. What?
Most definitely.
Now, it's a chili powder. Is that what makes it chili?
Well, it's not cold necessarily. Chili the food, not chili the feeling.
You know, no, I mean when you're making chili,
Uh-huh.
isn't chili just what it is? Why would you add powder to it to make it a chili?
We need to add chili powder to make it a chili. Like all chili is
Spices, right?
Yeah,
Spices.
because it's tomato sauce with hamburger, but then you have to add in the ingredients.
But chili powder.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you just add like spices like jalapeno?
Well, you can, but chili powder kind of combines.
Oh, so it's like kind of like a shortcut.
You use paprika, which is doesn't have a lot of taste, but gives a slight smoky flavor to it. And then I like to add of course, garlic is always a big one for me, and I like to add some heat to it.
I put a lot of corn in mine.
I get a lot of corn in my stool every once in a while. Which, by the way.
Man, we weren't kidding. This is not radio. We weren't kidding.
I mean, I don't. Corn in your. I mean, when you eat corn, when does it come out of you? I mean, for me, it's like, let's say I eat corn for dinner.
The moment it feels like
5:30 or so. Now my stool bowel movements are usually pretty steady.
Oh, I'm sure people are loving this.
So the next morning's bowel movement will have corn there.
Yeah, well,
is that normal for you? Or
yeah,
is that...
it takes about 12 hours, 24 hours. I don't know.
Well, that's less than 24
Listen,
hours.
I'm not a scientist. I don't know.
Well, but don't you look at do you look at your passing?
Not every time, but every now and then.
Oh, I gotta look at it.
Kinda like-
I gotta see if it looks like an S.
I think we just crashed.
Uh-oh.
Podcast.
And we're back.
And we're back. Hey, what's going on?
3, 5, 4, 3,
Now I see what's going on.
2.
What'd you do?
Ow.
Oh,
Drink.
So we are back.
Yes, we're back. We're talking about corn in your stool.
And yeah, we had. So speaking of us going down. Wait, no, that's not what I meant.
Whoa!
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Whoa!
Todd, stay focused for a minute.
Well, you're the one that said it. I'm gonna get a little further away.
So we're using.
First of all, I can't get on my knees. I'm telling you that right now. If anything, I'm gonna have to lay down.
Well, there goes half the guests that were going to come on to this show. We're using the equipment that we have available to us.
Yes.
And we would love to improve this. We did have a little meltdown with our computer. So anything you guys want to subscribe to, do a
Doesn't
little
cost
donation.
lot.
Buck, you could do a buck.
You can actually get Tangents with Nate and Todd swag.
Oh, there's merchandise. That's right.
Merchandise, T-shirts, bikinis, ladies.
There's
Think about I mean, you know what would be really hot?
It's the latest for this summer.
If you put on the Tangents with Nate and Todd bikini, your husband or boyfriend would be like, whoa.
Yeah.
They'd be like, first of all, keep it on because I just want to look at Tangents with Nate and Todd.
Because we get that a lot.
We
We do. I can't tell you how many times I'm told that in a day.
No, but it is available, so it's kind of cool. And we really can get all kinds of different styles, and they just basically put our logo on it. Now, who did it? Because there's some letters that are backwards on our.
What?
Like the N is backwards.
Yeah, it's kind of tangenty.
Tangenty.
Just kind of didn't matter.
Now, I prefer the
The
black
T's
t-shirt.
are backwards too.
The T's are
The
backwards.
T's, yeah. All the
I
T's.
noticed the T was backwards.
And the A. The T and the A are backwards.
T and A?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Look at that. See, Day's right
It's
on
right
it.
there.
She is right on it.
We do like to thank Day. Day is there. You can't see Day. Well, you can kind of in the shot. She's working really hard. Matter of fact, she's got the little dimples in her forehead because she's working so hard.
Very concerned about our
Yeah.
podcast.
Well, she wants it to be. She's our producer, right?
We gave her high hopes. and
a pillow. Oh, we can have pillow fights.
we need to get those pillows.
Oh, your phones. Oh my God, we got to get a phone case.
Gotta get a phone case.
I'm buying them for the
I
family.
love how it's sideways, just like Todd likes it. Sideways, so you have to turn your head like this.
I thought you were talking something else. But...
Oh.
I'm like, how do you know I like it sideways?
Every time we say something, I go, oh, now that guest won't come on. Just so you know, if you do want to be a guest on our show,
Well,
we will we'll tone it down a
here's
little.
the deal, though. I mean, and I'm being pretty serious. Is the fact that we're gonna have fun doing this.
Yes.
This is obviously our first one.
Yep.
And we really have no freaking idea what we're doing.
No,
Besides,
absolutely not.
I had a few years of radio experience. Nate listens to a lot of podcasts.
I'm a connoisseur.
And,
just a connoisseur of listening.
So we're just gonna, and we hope, and when people seem to like what we were yammering about when we were on the radio, so we thought we'd have some fun. And if you want to follow us, it's great. And we're serious too. I mean, this stuff costs a lot of money. I mean, our internet upload, what do they call it? The up and down.
The
or whatever.
upload. I guess our upload's not very good.
You got 250 up and 10 down, or whatever it is.
We're good right now.
Good for right now.
Producer Day says we are good to go.
Producer Day. Ooh.
Oh.
And you can also.
I think you hit it.
That was the chair, but I'll take a drink.
Oh man, this is terrible.
Here's the deal, though. This is the other thing too. If you help us out and buy some of our product, is we can get new chairs, and we can get new microphones that.
Oh, that's two.
They don't do that.
Dang it. We
But
keep
after this
up.
one, I'm done though.
I was gonna say we keep this up. It's thank you for calling Sanchez and Todd and Nate or Nate and Todd. I don't know.
And I'm not even counting the other times I hit it and I don't say anything. But yeah, there are all kinds of cool things on there. And if you want to chime in too, there's we got a phone number?
Yep. The phone number is
8675309. Just kidding, it's not
no,
that.
it's not that. Don't call
Who's
that.
Mushu Dragon?
Well, that's where my favorite takeout is. 315-869-7623. You can text it. You
The
can even call it.
Mushu Dragon.
If you call the number, you can actually leave a voicemail and we'll air it live.
I think I know who it is. Mushu Dragon. Yes, if you want to, we'd be more than happy to do that. We love interaction. Don't just sit there.
I think I have. Actually, somebody did leave a voicemail. Let me just.
Did they leave a voicemail?
Let's see what they said.
We got to go.
Let's see.
Hi, Nate and Todd. You guys are a couple assholes.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait a second. Wait, you said more.
I wish you just shut up. Someone should cut your tongues out.
Well, thank you for calling. I have a good mind to say your phone number over the air. 315-212. That was awesome. We got one more. We got one more.
We got one more.
There you
Give a
go.
listen.
That's
Okay.
Hi, I'm calling about the house in the number 330 Utica. So please give me a call
Utica.
when you get this message.
Listen to us in Utica.
Oh no, I don't want to give his phone number out.
Can we call that guy?
We should call that guy. I don't know if we're prepared to call that guy though.
We probably crashed the computer, wouldn't
Yeah.
we, Day?
Yeah. We're gonna save that. We're gonna call that guy next show.
We're gonna call that guy.
He wants to buy our house.
Hello, my name is Jim, and I'm looking at your house. It's a very nice house. Yes,
This is not Gilbert Street. Is
Jim.
Gilbert?
Gilbert.
Gilbert Street.
Gilbert Street in Quebec.
It is not a street. It's an avenue. How dare you call it a street?
Oh, you people come in here and call the street. It's a
You guys just come in here and call everything streets. It's avenues.
You know what? I'm just looking at the clock. It's 6:11. We're only supposed to do this for an hour because you told Tori you'd be home. You'd be done at 6:30. How long is this gonna be?
No, I didn't exactly tell her how long it was. She just asked me, "How long is this gonna be?" And I say it like that, but it was in text form.
Sounds like when I have sex with my wife.
That is
How long
funny.
is this? Todd, are you almost done yet? Well, we haven't done the other 8 positions yet.
There's 8?
Gotta get them all in.
There's 8?
I like it on the side, you know.
Man. Wow, for the first show, we went all out, didn't we?
I didn't even wear underarm deodorant either. 4 things you shouldn't do when you spend the room service. Hey, let's see what kind of stupid criminals we have. You know, the dumbest people in the world are usually criminals.
Oh, pretty much, yeah.
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 And let's see here. Oh,
For
yeah.
the most part.
For the most part. So a woman
Or
is
politicians.
busted for
Oh.
embezzling money. What's
I
that?
said or politicians. Not all of them. I will, full disclosure, not all of them.
Excuse me.
Let me just scratch that person off the list. They're not coming on now.
Excuse me.
That person's not coming. See, this is why I got the paper. I had a list of guests. Yep, he's not coming. He's definitely not coming.
It's because we need. we need.
Oh, that was a good list, and it's down to nobody. Oh, all right.
Anyways, this woman got caught embezzling, and so she got fired, only to embezzle from another business, so she could pay back the first place she embezzled
So
from.
she literally robbed Paul to pay Peter.
And then she robbed Peter to
Then
pay Paul, and robbed Paul in the
to
process.
pay Peter back.
Oh, hey, do you know why Peter Pan can fly?
No way.
Because you got hit in the pan with a Peter too, you'd fly.
That was a total dad joke. That was dad jokes with Nate and Todd.
Did you hear about Delta Airlines?
Delta?
Delta Airlines.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
fly a lot?
Occasionally.
Occasionally. Who do you usually use?
Actually, JetBlue.
JetBlue.
Yeah.
JetBlue's good.
Yeah, if
Have you
JetBlue
tried,
wants to sponsor the
have you-
next week's podcast.
JetBlue. Well, what's the local one? Is it Boutique? Boutique Air.
Yeah, Boutique Air. Yeah.
And there was what
Fly out of Boston.
Cape Air, but Boutique is here in Messina.
Right, but Ogdensburg has, I think, Cape Air
Cape
still.
Air,
And Allegiant.
or as my wife says, Cape Fear.
Cape Fear. Well, they're not sponsoring now.
Well, here's a
Wait,
funny
wait, they're not sponsoring
here's
now?
another funny
Just
story.
Scratch that off.
And this is why I say this. Not because there wasn't any problems with the flight. We had an excellent flight
Mm-hmm.
with Cape Air. Because I told her, because I won these tickets through Messina Music Friends
yeah.
several years ago.
Great program.
Yeah, when my daughter was involved in the music programs and stuff, I would go to their fundraisers.
Mm-hmm.
And so I bought some raffle tickets. And one of the things to win was a flight to Boston or to Albany or something like
yeah.
that
Yeah,
with Cape Air. And so I won them. And I'm like, geez, I had them for a long time. I said, so I made the reservations, and we're going to go to Boston. Never been to Boston, be kind of cool. So we fly there, and I told my wife, I said, they're just puddle jumpers. Oh, yeah, she says. I've been on tons of puddle jumpers before. Don't worry about it. And my wife has traveled literally the country, flying and driving and everything else. So I'm like, oh, okay, I just want to let you know, it's a puddle jumper. Well, a puddle jumper to her is like a 737. You know.
Oh my God.
You know, I mean, it's like a bigger airplane.
Right,
You know,
right.
maybe 50 passengers. Well, this is like 9 passengers. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a puddle
You're like
jumper.
sitting behind the pilot and co-pilot.
Let me finish the
Yeah,
story.
oh, sorry.
It gets better. So we're sitting there. She gets on the plane and she's like, what? And I'm like, I told you this is a puddle jumper. And she's like, and she gets a little worrisome. Well, we get to Albany. And so we got to get to Albany to get to Boston first. So we get off the plane. She's like, oh my God. Well, first of all, her real name, I call her Missy. I call her Missy. But her real name, given name, is Melita.
Mm-hmm.
When I booked the flight, I booked under Missy, which is, first of all, a mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
TSA, all that
Because
good
it did not match her license, and that is another part of the story. So anyways, when we got on the plane to Albany to go to Boston, they have to, see who's there, and all of a sudden, like, Missy, and they're like, she wasn't even paying attention because she's waiting to hear Melita. That's her given name. And she's like, what? They calling my name? Yeah. You're in first. You're sitting next to the pilot. So she has to sit next to the pilot.
Oh my God, she was the co-pilot.
She was the co-pilot. And she's like, oh my God, what am I doing? Oh my God. And so we're sitting there, and this plane is loud. It's got propellers, It's like, and I'm sitting right behind her. And I'm like, I would love to sit in that seat. I think that'd be awesome.
Oh, man.
But she's like, what? Well, the other pilot, obviously he's from New England area, and he's like, hold on, lift up on the bar, on the bar. And she's like, what? Of course,
You can't hear anything.
the bar, like a car. It's like they don't say car.
Bar
They don't
and
say
the car.
bar. They say bar and car.
Lift up on the bar.
So she's like, oh. And I thought she did great, but it was not a fun flight for her
Oh,
because
yeah.
of that.
We flew and the pilot. I was literally right behind the co-pilot, and he was like between my legs. That's how close he was. Like we had a relationship at the end of
Well,
this.
one of the other pilots was a big man, and so there was not a whole lot of room.
Wow.
You know, so you had to like scrunch up there. Well, the first time I ever flown was on a puddle jumper,
Right.
and so for me, I'm like, okay, this is what flying on a plane is about. So I started on the lowest of the low.
You had when you got into another
And
one,
so
you were
I-
like, whoa,
when
this
I got
is
into a
living.
big plane, I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah. This is the future.
I like this travel.
I'll fly all the time.
But yeah, that was so that's my Cape Air story. So yeah, you know, as joking around as we do, she was like, "You mean Cape Fear?"
Cape Fear. Again, I guess they're not going to be sponsoring. No,
Yeah, probably not.
no free tickets to the tangents. And
Hey, can Cape Air give us some free? Click.
but I guess Allegiant's pretty good, and Boutique. Hey guys, we like you. But Boutique they have they go higher, and they have the what is it, the cabin pressure.
Boutique Air goes high. Oh, because
They go higher. And
well, we drove. Is that the same one that's out of Plattsburgh, right? What's the one that? Oh
No, that's Allegiant.
Allegiant.
That's Allegiant. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
But Allegiant flies out of Ogdensburg now.
right, yeah.
So Boutique Air, but though
Boutique's
Boutique
in
is
Messina.
now
But
Messina.
Boutique, it's like a private jet. It feels like a private jet.
Really?
Yeah, well, my wife and my son, we flew on it. We went to Albany. Unfortunately, they only go to Boston now. But when we got on it, we were the only ones on the flight, so it felt like a private jet. I was like, this is living.
Yeah. Was the stewardess hot, or was it like a guy?
It's still a small plane, so there's no stewardess. They're literally.
Hey, pilot, give me something to drink,
Yeah,
would
could you
ya?
stop flying and just grab me some peanuts, please?
Jesus Christ, I'm the pilot over. I'm the passenger over here. I pay good money for this flight.
Could you
Put an autopilot and give me some goddamn nuts.
Could you stop hitting the clouds? Clouds.
Yeah, I can't see anything when you have the clouds. So if you can get above the clouds or get below the clouds, I want to see something.
I didn't pay anything for these tickets, and I want everything.
Jesus Christ, I already watched on YouTube what it's like to fly a plane. I know what I'm doing here. I can
this.
do it.
It's easy.
Might need some help landing, but other than that, it's fine.
I think. Dave, are you trying to find a commercial for them? Nice. She's being relevant.
Wow.
She is being relevant. Mm-hmm. You know what we didn't talk about?
What?
I don't think we talked about what we've been doing since the last time we talked.
Well,
Let's start with you. What have you been up to?
a lot of soul searching.
A lot of soul searching, huh?
Yeah. I just recently shaved. I kind of had the Forrest Gump thing going for a while.
Did you?
Yeah, last 7 months I've been running around the country. And
I
other than
like that. Jenny likes that too.
Jenne, I think I love you. I'm not stupid, but I do know what love is.
I'm literally gonna go on a tangent right now because you said Jenny.
Jenne.
And yesterday was the elections,
Oh, that's right.
and we don't have Addie anymore.
But you know what? I'm telling you, this summer when she had that whole fiasco,
That was
with
a fiasco.
That was not good.
Did not help her.
And then the mug shot of that guy.
I know.
And he's like, I'm like, and oh my God, couldn't she pick out somebody a little bit better to be like? I mean, I know she's single and everything,
I felt so bad.
which is too bad because I love Addie.
Oh, I love it. But now
know?
every time I hear Jenny, I go, Jenny. Maybe we should call Jenny.
We go together like peas and carrots. Maybe I shouldn't have been riding your red truck. You know,
Vote for Jenny.
it's too bad.
But yeah.
But you know, I don't know what happened. I mean, at
It was
first,
close.
at
It was a
first-
close race.
Well, at first, but wasn't it at first? She was like she does know him, and then it became more public that yes, I was romantically involved with him, and you know, so the whole thing just kind of smelled. Not, I don't know if you didn't hear too much about it.
It's tough
on the local
especially when during election. they'll
But I
find
said to my
anything.
wife when because watching, every morning we watch the news, and I said that's not good. That's a black eye right there.
Yeah.
You know.
And I don't know if that played a part. I mean, we don't know. We don't know how people really voted. You know,
I don't know either.
People were going to vote based on their own personal grievances and their, goals. But so
Yeah.
I don't know if that was entirely because it was still a close race. It was pretty close. It wasn't a blowout like
No, it wasn't
like
a
the
blowout.
Cuomo thing. Oh my gosh, that was
Yeah.
crazy blowout.
That was, and it's funny because everyone you talk to be like, I can't stand Cuomo. Someone else we're not going to have on the show.
Cuomo's
But-
not. All right, there we go. Cuomo's out.
You won't be able to find him because he'll be in New York City.
I don't. I don't think we're gonna have Cuomo on. Just saying. Just saying.
I do a lot for New York, New York, and what they cut out is city.
Yeah.
And when he came up here, I'm sorry, but he came up here 4 years ago to save Alcoa, him and
yep,
Chuck Schumer.
yep.
That was they must have dislocated their shoulders from patting themselves in the back. We did this in Buffalo, and I'm like, but you know how far Buffalo is from here?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Do
yeah.
you know how
I do.
far Buffalo did this? Rochester? I'm like, I'm sorry. Can you get at least a couple of hours closer? Did you do anything for Watertown? At least
So-
that's a little closer.
So Chuck won't be on the show.
Oh, jeez, I don't know.
So I just read
But
that.
this is, and I don't like to get political because here's my political stance: they're all lying, thieving bastards.
And I'm announcing my
not-
bid for candidacy. No, I'm just kidding.
And I think the more I think the more local they are, it's a little different. I once did a thing. I worked at a radio station, and I was we did the used to the ice bucket challenge deal.
Oh yeah.
So I challenged the mayor of Potsdam and the mayor of Canton, and sure enough, they did it. They came down to the radio station, did it together, and we're just sitting there chatting. And one was Republican, one was Democrat, and I said, "Tell me the truth. I mean, but does parties really make a difference when you're talking local politics? Because we really need to work together here. Because we don't have anybody else. There's no sense of bickering over one party over the other." And they kind of looked at each other like, "Yeah, for the most part,
Right.
we work together." But the further out you go,
Yeah, it
the
becomes more
the
of a-
harder it gets. And I think we all start out. Everyone starts out just as we do. Like you get a brand new job, so excited. I'm going to do such a great job, but then you start to realize, things you need to readjust. And I think that's what happens with every president that we've had. I'm going to do this and we're going to do that. Then they get in a job and go, "Oh Jesus, I'm
That's pretty
not
hard.
going to be able to do that."
It's gonna be pretty hard. It's gonna be
Pretty hard.
spectacular.
It's going to be spectacularly hard. Just like I told Melania last night.
Trust me.
Melania, it's going to be spectacularly hard.
and yeah, I'm.
It's going to be great.
I think local politics are the most important.
All
ones.
politics is local.
Yeah.
And not saying that even local politicians can be a little on the slide.
Well, there's always
but-
bad people.
But the problem
There's always
is, it's
bad
not
people.
sometimes a politician, is that the people they have to deal with are kind of slimy.
That's
I
true.
mean, we all know that
That's
too. And they might push certain buttons, and certain things happen. That's politics,
Right.
In the extent of it. So, but anyways, I find just to keep myself out of it, and I find most of them are lying, thieving bastards. Unless they do something really good for me.
The one thing I can't stand during elections
Oh my
is
God,
when I
yeah.
don't see like when there's unopposed, when I don't see that there's nobody going to stand up and go, well, maybe we should. So you have to have a choice. And I hate
Yep.
it when we have no choice. It's like, oh,
It's a lot of work.
I know. And I'm guilty of it.
It's a lot of
I'm
work.
guilty of it. So
But it is a lot of work,
It
and for
is.
really no
Well,
pay and
I've been
everything else.
I've been asked to do you should run. You should.
Can you imagine
Oh
you?
no, I couldn't. That's why every
Well, your
time.
public speaking skills would need to be
Oh,
polished up a little
well, that's
bit.
not going to happen. I'll tell you, that's not going to, because I cannot say things, so it's not going to happen.
That's peculiar.
I would definitely run
Peculiarly.
on I would run the way I would run. It'd be
I would run great.
fantastic.
I would be great. I'd be the best runner ever.
That's why I like the chamber. See, well, I'm a business guy. I mean, I own a business. I'm all about business because if without businesses, we're not going to grow as a community.
Well, I tell you what,
economy.
you go into some of the big box stores now, and what do they got? Machines.
I
You know,
know,
they're
that drives me
replacing people
nuts.
with machines. But what are you gonna do?
What you doing? You're replacing and copying?
Well, you know what we got here, Nate? We got 4 minutes till the
4
end,
minutes. Wow.
and our first podcast is
went
officially
fast.
done.
We only had one meltdown.
Yep,
That's not bad.
just like my sex life, it went fast. Um,
Oh, I got a text. I got a text that's saying our mics suck. Yeah. So speaking of Pat Ron,
does it set? Does it sound that bad?
Yeah, these mics are pretty shitty.
I mean, in our headphones, they sound okay.
they do, but I think they're misleading.
So Patron. So let's go back to Patron. If you notice, is that on our YouTube page, Day?
Yes.
So on our YouTube page, you'll see Become a Patron.
Patron. Hey, Patron here.
So if you click on the Become Patron, you can help kind of fund some of this page. And right now we're at 0 Patrons and $0 per month.
That's right.
So thanks a lot for all those who
Yeah, thank you for not being a Patron.
do that. We appreciate that. And also with some of our swag, get the and we're not.
We're not making anything off it. Actually, we're gonna try to
No.
reinvest.
Yeah, this is costing us money. So, but that's okay because
We want to do it.
we want to do it. Well,
think
that's
this is
just
fun.
it. We want to do it. It's fun, and but if we don't see something by next week, that's it. I'm done. I'm through. But let me get another tangent here about it's kind of like I've had some people that come to work, and this does not mean everybody, but some people come to work and I won't say what generation or whatever, but they'll come to work and be like, oh, jeez, I've been working hard for 2 weeks now. I need a raise,
Oh
or
my
something like something
gosh.
stupid like that. It's like, are you serious?
Yeah, they just don't get it.
You don't get it. But we could certainly use some help here. We know that it's going to take some time, and yes, our mics do suck. The chair squeaks, and I could certainly do a little bit better at the makeup.
We
You know,
need foundation.
We can get a makeup artist. What if we get some of the girls from the studio down here?
We do. Studio 162 is right
you
down
know,
the road.
And we can get a fashion. Maybe we can get who can give us some clothes so we can look nice.
St. Vincent de Paul.
What about the carriage house?
I
there?
literally have a thing from St. Vincent de Paul right here.
That would work. I think we should find what kind of song do you want to sing?
I don't care.
Finish it out.
My wife's name is Tori.
And she's really sorry.
That we have bad mics, but we like to tell stories.
To Tori. We got bad mics, so go online and give us some money. Jenne.
This one, I like Jenne.
Like Jenny Light.
That'll be it. Next week's sponsor, Jenne Light.
We are looking for sponsors. If you want to sponsor the show, we've had how many people? 2, 3, 4?
We had 6, 4. I don't know.
6. What's the total number? Day? Drum roll, please. The number is.
That was underwhelming.
Oh, we had three
Let me back it up.
creator studio.
Oh man, this is taking too long. Oh, 57.
57 likes or 57 views.
We're just gonna go with 57.
57 winky dinks.
Winky dinks, winky blinkies.
Winky blinkies. Do we get some winky blinkies?
57 winky blinkies.
Day, how many winky blinkies do we
One
have?
is one view.
We have 1 view and 50
Testing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
and 57 winky blinks.
Hey,
But you know what? But can that 57 views be like one person
57
viewing it
times.
57 times?
Usually pretty good about that tracking.
Really?
Like this right here, you got 19 views.
Uh-huh.
On
Oh,
Twitch.
that's interesting.
So that's
So you got 19 views on Twitch, which are one subset of people, and then you got 57
Well-
views on YouTube, which is an
so you're telling me there's a chance.
You're telling.
Okay, quick. I want to play this little bit for you here.
Brother?
you just got to pledge.
I'm gonna have a brother? I've always dreamed about having a brother.
It's for you, Nate.
Speak of the devil.
$1. We got a Patron.
I'm
We
Paul.
just got a Patron.
You must be Tommy.
Brothers don't shake.
We got a Patron.
Do we get to thank someone, Day? We got a Patron.
We missed it, but let me see.
We missed the Patron.
Oh, it was a
Oh, it was Benny.
yes.
Benny.
Well, we're gonna play that notification one more time so you guys can see it.
Okay.
All right. You gonna do that right now? Oh, look at that.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we are making money.
Way to the good life. The good life.
I remember when the dog used to buy groceries for a month.
Now, when they subscribe to Patreon, though, it's every month. So
Every
it's
month.
budget
We
to
get
pay $12
It's gonna be $12. Well, we have to do this for a whole year. Shit.
A whole year? You mean I can't be a millionaire sooner?
He's sending you a kissy face, you guys.
Oh, he
Oh.
sent us a kissy. Is that who Frin is?
Yes.
Frin.
Friend.
Friend. Oh,
If it-
oh, I hit the.
We got another
I
drink.
hit that. Yep.
Mm.
Well, I guess that's it. For
All
tonight.
right. Well, Nate, it was nice talking to
Thank
you.
you, Todd.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for coming in.
The Chamber Dude. And
Chamber dude.
coming up, well, we've got some weather for you. And then we got Selena Gomez with My Mouth is Hot for You. It's coming up next, right here on. See you now.
Bye.